What's up, Bikini Bottom? Welcome back to another PSPDrummer app review. Today, we're actually going to be talking about an app that will help those of you who are in Boy Scouts. Now, before we begin, I know that there's topics and issues and between Boy Scouts and the world. Now, I do support Boy Scouts, but this is not the place for bringing those topics in. There's other forums for that. There's other places for that. I'll let you guys jump into those forums as far as if you want to spread your opinion. I accept your opinion. I will take it as best I can. And please do not be harsh on here towards the Boy Scouts. Now, moving on. What we are talking about today is the Boy Scout app. Now, if you are in Boy Scouts, if you're a Scoutmaster, Assistant Scoutmaster, even Eagle, or anybody who's helping in Scouts, or even if you are a Scout yourself, this is something you want to keep track of yourself, or for Assistant Scoutmasters and Scoutmasters to keep track of their Scouts. This is called BSA on the go. This guy right here, it's a very simple app. All you do is click on it, and it brings up everything from Cub to venturing to Boy Scouts, varsity, everything that's available out there. At the very top here, you can actually, it says none for now, but you can actually save up to 20 names in here. So if you keep track of one Scout, you could put Anthony. Save it. There you go. You can select him, save that, and now you're into everything that he's earned. Now I haven't started it for him, but I think it's pretty cool to do that. You can look at his book. Now the reference stuff is all the stuff that they need to know, you need to know as Scoutmasters, of course, like the pledge, the oath, the law, the motto, slogan, outdoor code, leave no trace, and for each person you can actually check and make sure that they have it, that they know it. And if you lose track of it, you can bring up his name again and see, hey, you know those, you should know this, or you earn this, I'll sign it off. Or if they lose their book, this actually will help with all of that, my opinion. So it brings up the Scout ranks, it brings up advancement tracker, so just that itself, wherever they're at, second class, you can just do that, but it does not check off the requirements for each of those, so you would have to go through and make sure they got all of these checked off. Demonstrate how to whip and fuse a rope, demonstrate if you know knots, so on and so forth. Edge method, yep, he knows it, but you can see if these are not checked off, you might want to uncheck second class because he didn't earn it. So this gives you basically the rundown of what ranks there are, and then this gives you the achievements that are in each class, and then all your merit badges. Now, as far as it being updated, I'm not exactly sure, because I know that there's new merit badges that just came out this year, 2013, and last year, but I do not know if they're in this list. So you guys might want to look at that, send them an email. But it looks like they're mostly all there. Welding, I know that came out last year, 2012, so I believe they do try to keep that up to date. Other than that, that's everything in there, from communications to aviation. That has all that in there for each person you can keep track of. And if they start going into something else, if you start them in Cub Scouts, you have their information from Cub to Boy to venturing to so on and so forth. So this is a really cool app. It's BSA on the go. It's a lot easier to keep your phone than it is your book, especially if it's raining. This past year, 2012, we were at Camp Catawba, and it rained super hard in West Virginia, and trees were falling, and boys lost their books, and books got soaked, and so on and so forth. And I think if I would have had this, some of them would have got their requirements checked off because I had it right away. With the other stuff, I would figure out what time were you there, when were you here, did you do that achievement, so on and so forth. We got to go a little bit back and forth just to make sure they did it. With this, I would have had it checked off. I would have said, nope, you did it, you're good, checked off. But I didn't. So this is actually a pretty good tool to have. I personally wouldn't rely on this 100%, but because you would have to keep track of it every day. If you do that, then yes. If you're just looking at it for reference, that's actually a good idea too. So anyways, thanks for looking, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for keeping everything comments of Boy Scouts and topics clean. And don't forget to subscribe. Boop, right there. And I thank you guys for subscribing. I see all my subscribers trickling in, and that's actually I'm glad, and that's cool that you guys are seeing me as a YouTube person. I'm not trying to become YouTube famous. I'm still an amateur, but I do want to put some stuff out there that you guys like and would like to know about. So without further ado, drumsticks.